If you're an e-commerce business and your email marketing is getting crappy open rates, low click rates, high spam complaint rates, this is the exact segmentation strategy that you want to implement to improve that. My name's Gavin. I run an email and SMS marketing agency, and today I'm going to quickly run through the 6 segments that you should be using for your email marketing to improve your overall deliverability within specifically Klaviyo, but you can take this strategy and pretty much implement it anywhere. So we're going to focus on these segments: 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and 120-day engaged. Okay? Here's how I have defined those segments. So for 30-day engaged, I'm saying it's pretty much anybody who has engaged with email marketing or been on our site or had some interaction with our business in the last 30 days. These are the people that we are going to send the emails to if our deliverability is really, really bad, right? So if we're getting like 10%, 20% open rates, this is the segment that we're going to target. And then I'm going to target other segments. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that later. Straight off the bat, this is how we define this segment. What somebody has or has not done: opened email at least once in the last 30 days. Keep in mind, some platforms are reporting false opens, meaning it'll say the email's opened even though it hasn't been, but just take it with a grain of salt. Or what somebody has done: active on site at least once in the last 30 days, or clicked an email, or clicked an email in the last 30 days, or subscribed to list at least once in the last 30 days. Now, if you don't have a welcome series or any flows, you probably want to change this from what somebody has or has not done, subscribe to list, to received emails is at least 10 overall time. And I can show you here what somebody has or has not done. Received email is at least 10 overall time. That way we know, both with the subscription of the list and with the received email function, that they've actually had an opportunity to interact with our email marketing before we start sending them emails. Because if somebody subscribes to our newsletter, there's a chance they haven't even received any emails from us, meaning they wouldn't go into this engaged segment, when in reality, those are some of the most engaged people you can have. So you want to have this filter here. This actually works just as good as subscribe to list, but I just like to have it as subscribe to list, personal preference. At least once in the last 30 days. Cool. Or place an order at least once in the last 30 days. And can receive email marketing because they've subscribed. So they're subscribed to email marketing. That makes sure you're compliant. And bounced email 0 times in the last 30 days. This means if their email has bounced, meaning their inbox was full, their email address was invalid, we're kicking them out of this segment to make sure our bounce rates are low. So that's the 30-day engaged segment. Now you're going to want, if your emails are hitting at 20% open rates, really, or even like 10, 11, 12% open rates, this is the segment that you're going to want to use. Now, if you're doing okay, right? Let's say you start sending your campaigns and you gradually get your open rates to 40%, maybe even 35% within a month-long period, and your deliverability, which you can see in this tab here, starts to go up. Right? So you start getting closer to that good, you're getting fair or good. I would actually probably recommend good. Then you can pivot to broadening the definition of engagement. We can then pivot to 60-day engaged, right? This is basically anybody who's opened email, active on site, clicked email in the last 60 days, or subscribed to list at least once in the last 30 days. Keep in mind, I keep this subscribe to list condition the same. It doesn't change, because if they've subscribed to list 59 days ago, but they haven't opened any of these emails, I don't think they're engaged. So I just keep this 30-day window set at 30 days. And then obviously we have our same filters here. Bounced email, I've kept it at 30 days, but you can expand that if you want. And basically we're going to start sending to that segment. So let's say you're sitting at 10% open rates and 0.01% click rates, right? You then start hitting your 30-day engaged segment, which is the one before. Then when you get consistently good deliverability, you can afford to compromise that deliverability a little bit and start sending to a broader group of people. Now, let's say after another month or 2 or 3 weeks, your 60-day engaged starts getting really good deliverability as well. Well, then you pivot to your 90-day engaged. And the exact same rules apply, just with a 90-day engagement window here instead of 60 days. And then you do the exact same thing. If the deliverability is really good there, you can then pivot to 120 days. Now, full transparency, I have some clients who we are actually sending to a 180-day engaged segment, because even with that, we're still getting 2 or 3% open rates and 2 to 3% click rates and solid open rates. So you can actually broaden this out as much as you can or want to, and you can be as like incremental as you want to. You could actually just say, hey, I'm gonna do it in 5-day increments over a period of a year and gradually broaden it out. But that is the quickest way to improve your deliverability. Just constrict who you're sending your campaigns to the most engaged segment of your database, and then broaden it out as time goes on, as your deliverability improves. 30 days to 60 days, 60 days to 90 days, 90 days to 120 days, so on and so forth. That's how you improve your deliverability with advanced Klaviyo segmentation tools. Now, I've got another video as well that goes through an advanced segmentation tool for sales strategies, and that should be in the link to the description. That should be in the description of this video with a link. If you found this useful, subscribe to my channel. You know the deal. I have an awesome newsletter in the footer section of this video. I've got awesome following on Twitter, LinkedIn. Follow me. Subscribe to the newsletter, though. That's where you're going to get the most value and the most tips. Any questions? Please let me know. But that is how I recommend creating an advanced segmentation strategy to improve your overall email deliverability. Thanks for watching.